What's up, everybody? We're doing the second unboxing here. Right now, we're unboxing uh, the red deck, the starters deck. It's the TK red deck. Okay.
Tie.
Tie. Okay. Don't correct me. I already started this because I didn't want to embarrass myself trying to remove that tape there. All right. So this time, this time, John will be doing the pack. And to confirm, this is my pack again, and I will be going over this, the starters deck, because I use, I play nothing but red. Let's just, that, and I've tried black once, actually. So again, went with one of these sleeves. The first is the hatchlings. Is a Koromon. Koromon has a inheritance that while your Digimon has 4 or more Digivolutions, it gets 1000 DP. So it's really useful when you want to make big attacks towards the end as you're Digivolving. Red is really focused on high power and hitting really hard.
I'll just give you guys a closer look while he's
Yeah.
getting to the next guy.
The next Digimon is Biomon. Biomon is a low cost, as you can see, to play, and obviously zero Digivolution, as are all level 3s for the most part. There's a
Most
few.
of them, yeah.
The next one is my man Agumon. This Agumon comes with an inheritance. This Digimon gets plus 1000 DP. So when you Digivolve into something else, doesn't matter how many forms, it gets 1000 plus 1000. It itself does not get plus 1000 until it's Digivolved.
Yeah, really good card used in a lot of competitive decks. Red probably has the most cards in the starter deck that see play in competitive decks of that color. The Greymon that we have coming up in particular, one of the strongest level 4s in my opinion in this one game.
It's actually Dracomon, and just like Biomon, no special effects, nothing special, but the thing that is special is to play really cheap. The red deck is really nice because it allows you to, it gives you the option, like you can Rookie Rush at the same time as being super powerful. It's a really weird scale that you can play, and it has Destruction, which is one of my favorites. The next one is Birdramon. Birdramon, again, this is a level 4 this time, no special effects. It is a cost of 4 to play. I'm not sure, would you consider that a low cost? I think 5 is usually for level 4, but I could be wrong.
4 is on the cheaper end.
Yeah, 4 is on the cheaper end, so like that's the advantage of having this card. Some of the cards that have no effects have just low cost to play, which is nice.
Like I think black has one card, Numamon, that's a 3 cost level 4, and it's very weak. And that's like an abnormality. I think 4 is as cheap as most of them get, but on a rare occasion they get as cheap as 3.
Now, like John and I mentioned before, every starter's deck comes with its own blocker. Red is nothing special in that case. Same health, as you notice, as blue, and I think maybe even the same as
Everything, yeah.
So yeah, 6,000, and again block, and there's cost if you want to play.
All 6 colors have a card exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the card he mentioned, I think, Greymon.
Yeah.
Greymon, level 4. It has an ability when Digivolved, which is my favorite, and every time I try to play it, Mr. John here always destroys this monster before he can do anything. But he gets security plus 1, and what that means is that when I attack his security, I get an additional card to take if it doesn't die in the first shot, obviously. Which, it's 4,000, so it's really easy to overpower that.
But that's an inheritable, so it's only whatever.
Sorry, yes, what am I thinking? Yes, that's correct.
So whatever Greymon Digivolves into gains that effect.
The next one I have here is Grudomon. Grudomon has an ability when Digivolving, one of your Digimon gets plus 3,000 DP for the end of the turn. Now that's really useful when you got some low end stuff, like low level stuff like this, and you're trying to rookie rush and you want to make a quick attack, play it, digivolve it, and then go and attack with something low level and give it more health. The next one are the rares that come with some of the rares that come with this deck, and it is Metal Greymon. Metal Greymon has an inheritable ability, and all the Agumon, Greymon, and all those forms usually have an inheritability versus having an ability themselves from the starter's deck specifically. When your Digimon is blocked, it gains 3 memory. Now this is huge, but that is huge.
He's also got one of my favorite artworks from this starter deck. He's just flying through the sky. You can see some Megidramon or Gigadramon over in the background. Looks like some post-apocalyptic wasteland he's flying through.
Now, the next one is Phoenixmon. Now, Phoenixmon is an amazing card itself because it doesn't do anything particular, but the cost is so low for a level 6. 2 cost to digivolve for a level 6, and even a 10 cost to play directly from hand, which is huge when you're trying to really make somebody starve to play something. Mainly John playing against me, starving the hell out of me end of the game. The next one I have here is War Greymon. Now, I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. It is a holographic. This is a for your turn. So this is when you play when it's your turn. For every 2 Digivolutions, he gets security +1. I got beat with this in a tournament very recently because and it's funny because I have this card, but I didn't actually understand what it did because I didn't read it completely. So I let this guy digivolve fully, and he got +3 security and finished me off pretty much real quick.
Yeah. So me and Antonio.
And you get 2 of these, by the way.
Me and Antonio actually both played against the same person in that tournament. He paired that card with the tie from the booster pack that also grants your Digimon security attack +1. If I think it's the same requirement as Koromon if it's a level 6 or higher or something like that. But it ended up being he checked 4 security cards in 1 attack.
Oh yeah, it's dirty. It's a dirty bird. It really is.
But luckily for me, I still pulled the victory out. Not so lucky for Antonio
there. He's lying. He's lying. There's no proof of it anywhere, so he's lying. The tamer for this one is obviously Tai, and I'm not going to try to say his last name. Do you know how to say his last name?
Kamiya.
Okay. I don't know if he's saying that right. I'm just assuming he is.
I think so. Tai Kamiya.
This is a rare card, as the other one we mentioned. It is. I have mixed feelings about this one. The security, by the way, on this is if it's in security, you just basically goes from security to your hand.
No, to the field.
Sorry, it goes directly to the field with no memory cost.
As far as I know, every tamer has the same security effect right now.
It is a cool card for giving you +1,000 DP. But when you get against decks that are normal, any normal deck, really they have a huge answer to that. So clogging up your hand with this when somebody's already starving you, not a great idea. Mm-hmm. I've learned that the hard way.
Especially because it's only on your turn.
Yeah.
Not the greatest.
Shadow King. Or Shadow Wing. So Shadow Wing, its main ability when you play it. This is an option card. When this Digimon gets 3,000 DP, one of your Digimon gets 3,000 DP on your turn. When it comes from security, so when somebody's attacked or security and this card comes up, all your Digimon, whoever security side is on, have security attack +1, have +1. So basically for the next turn, you can do some pretty heavy damages if this isn't security. Holy crap, that is pretty big.
That's a huge swing if it comes out.
I probably need to put this back in my deck. What this card does is that for 2 cost, it allows your security Digimon. So it allows your security Digimon to get +7,000 DP until the end of your opponent's next turn. So somebody really wants to attack your security and you really just want to protect it for a turn. It kind of draws it out so you have In my sense, the way I refer to it as the what is it? What the Yugi? The Yugi? What's the Yugi thing? Heart of the cards. If you're hoping for heart of the cards to come up.
Yeah. I'm not such a big fan of this card. It's sort of just a stall card. It doesn't actually help put you in a better spot to win the game.
I disagree.
And if your opponent, like a lot of the time, your opponent's okay with losing the card that they're attacking the security with anyway. That's already a pretty big risk. So in my opinion, all this does is stall, gets you to your next turn, if that. So I'm not a big fan.
This card was the actual card I was referring to. It was one of my favorites before when I was getting Rookie Rushed by John early game. Giga Destroyer. And what Giga Destroyer allows you to do is delete 2 of your opponent's Digimon with 4,000 less or 4,000 or less health. So it's pretty cool. It just allows you to delete little level Digimons. It's good for people that are rookie rushing, but not everybody is rookie rushing anymore. So I don't even use that in my deck.
My biggest problem with that card is just that Volcanic Dramon is a card for only 5 extra cost.
Yeah.
You destroy not just 2 but all Digimon 4,000 and less, and you get a massive body on the field that has security attack +1.
Now I haven't figured out how to make it work, but there's gotta and I'm looking into this. There's gotta be a way to make it work where you have a complete destruction deck. Where it's just the purpose is just to destroy everything on the person's field and basically swing for very little at a time and just destroy them, pick them off slowly while they can't do nothing. They just have to watch it happen. That could be something that would go into that because again, you can only have 4 each of every card. So this is the card is controversial. Nonetheless, people think it's OP. One of my favorites. I think it is fair for the cost. I think it is fair for what it does. And the card is called Gaia Force.
So I've never complained about this card. I've complained about other cards paling in comparison to this because this is the removal card in this game. So every card that you play that has an effect to destroy a Digimon has to be compared against this. I mean, it's my favorite deck to play right now is purple.
We haven't even told what it does.
So Gaia Force, destroy any Digimon on the field. No restrictions, just any Digimon.
You get to say, I want to destroy that one. But the cost is 8, so you're giving somebody a huge opportunity to recover from that. So, if somebody doesn't know how to use it, doesn't think about how to use it, and trust me, John has punished me for using it at the wrong time, multiple times. So, yeah, like last game, I used it to destroy a blocker, which was probably not a great idea. I could have saved.
No, not necessarily. I mean, that's one of the great things about it. You can get rid of blockers for you. You can do
or Paimons, right?
Yeah.
Or Millenniumons, or other Omnimons, or whatever. The limitations are cool.
You need a Digimon or Tamer of the same color to activate an option card, unless it comes out of security. That's the one exception. Because maybe you haven't had a chance to really play cards yet. So if a card comes out of security, its effect activates no matter what. But you need a Tamer or a Digimon of whatever color the option card is to activate.
Clearly he has read the rules and I haven't. John, pass me all the rare cards. Some stuff out of the way. Okay.
Just not a fruit.
Remember the truth, guys. He better not disappoint me, John. This is going to be the 6th pack I open with one of these starters decks. So, if you see a hollow, don't even tell me until the end, okay?
So, here's our pulls. We got Heart's Attack, Digitamon, Andromon, Toyagumon,
There's so many of them.
Purple Garurumon,
Plus the ones I've ordered.
Gimon, Oblivion Bird, Tentomon, first rare, Cherrymon, Petermon, Tyrannomon is our first rare, and last one, Terrorist Cluster. So this is what I'm talking about when I say all other deletion cards need to be compared to Gaia Force. Terrorist Cluster is sort of the green equivalent. the Digimon needs to be rested, but it puts it to the bottom of the deck, which is arguably better than putting it into the graveyard. If, for example, your opponent's purple, they can get that card back, but you put something to the bottom of the deck, your opponent probably never going to see that again in that match.
Alright, well guys, that's it for this video.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, on Angemon. This is another unboxing. There'll be another one. And we'll be doing 2 more recordings, I think, today. There's gonna be a few of them that we got. We got a lot of work ahead of us for the next couple of days.
And stay tuned. We're going to do some battles, pit the starter decks against each other, see which one comes out on top.
Yeah, alright guys,
Alright.
that's all.
Thanks for joining us, guys.